Hey everybody, I know this is the first video I've made in a long time, but I wanted to tell you guys about how I got stuck sitting at home for 3 days. It's because my DoorDash account got hacked. Now, for those of you who tuned into my live streams, thank you very much for that. I explained it a bit there, but I wanted to go a little bit more into detail here. So, I was delivering an order when I got a phone call from DoorDash saying the order was being canceled. They changed the reason on me from the person didn't pay to the person was being vulgar through text message. Well, as he's saying that, I got a text message saying some very inappropriate stuff. The client was then blocked, so I'd never get them again. And the person on the phone was saying that I would get paid for the trip, which I did. And that because this is the first time I ever had a customer get blocked, I needed to confirm my identity and confirm my stuff. So they sent me a code. The thing is, the code that was sent was for someone to get into my DoorDash account. It was not to verify anything. It even said in the text, do not give this to anybody. Not even a DoorDash support person would ask for this code, so do not give it to anybody. And I knew then something was wrong. But the man on the phone was very convincing. He said that my account would be blocked because it's the first time they've ever had to block somebody else. They wanted to make sure I was me, and if I wouldn't give them the code, then I was causing doubt, which would then cause them to block my account for 2 days to 3 days to however long, and an internal investigation would take place to make sure I am who I say I am. Well, that put me in a panic, which is what these scammers do. They put you in a panic to make it to where you'll give them what they want. So, against my better judgment and against the pit in my stomach, I gave him the code. I then got another code, which I also gave for the exact same reasons. Yeah. And I found out later, just through deduction and process of elimination, that the first code was to get into my account. The second code was to change my account. So they could boot me out of the account and I wouldn't have a way to get back in. Well, as I'm driving back to my area to pick up more orders, they're telling me that it was Dasher Appreciation Week and that I had a $100 bonus waiting for me because I was a Platinum status Dasher. Now, I've had bonuses like this in the past, so I didn't think anything of it. But when I went out to the app, there was no bonus. There was nothing waiting for me there. And the man on the phone was telling me that I had to go into my bank account settings to change my settings to get the $100 reward. That's when I kind of knew. That's when that pit in my gut, that little doubt in my back of my head became a roaring scream of, do not trust this man. So I went to my account. There was nothing. Nothing was waiting for me there, nothing at all. And I told the guy, I don't want it anymore. I don't want the bonus. I don't want anything. I'm not changing my bank information. Please just cancel it. I don't want it anymore. And so he threatened to pause my account again because it worked the first time, so why not try it again? And I was telling him that that's ridiculous. I just don't want the money anymore. I don't want the bonus. Take it. Just cancel it. I don't want it. And that's when he started telling me that it's suspicious for anybody to turn down a $100 bonus, so they'd have to freeze my account. And that's when I brought up the fact that I usually get any bonuses or any type of appreciation thrown my way automatically gets added to my account. Or I get an email telling me about such promotion. So I went to my email while I'm on the phone with the scammer, and I noticed an email saying someone had logged into my account. I quickly hung up the phone, went back to my account, and I was locked out. I couldn't get back on. I tried to log back in, and it just started the DoorDash process all over again, telling me I had to start a whole new account. Which, for those of you out there who don't know, if you double dip on an account, put in similar bank information, etc., use same email, DoorDash sees that as a violation and can cancel and block your account and make it to where you can't sign up again. So I did not make another account. I called DoorDash support and I told them what happened, and they started the process to give me my account back. 3 days later, 2 more phone calls, I finally got my account back. And as you guys can tell, because I'm sitting in my car and I'm waiting for orders, that I am back to work. So I'm making this video for one major reason: to let you all know about this scam. So you all are informed and have the knowledge to know when someone is trying to scam you, if you're on like DoorDash, Spark, etc. Unless you call DoorDash support, do not trust any phone calls that come your way that say, hey, we need you to give us this code or that code, especially if the code is saying do not give this to anybody. And yes, I know it's 100% on me. I was being stupid. I went into a panic, and there's nothing else I can say other than it was my fault. But thanks to DoorDash support, I got my account back, and now I'm out making money again. So hopefully things can turn around for me and I can try to make up for the 3 days I missed. So yeah, I just wanted to inform you guys, don't be like me. Trust your gut. If something doesn't feel right, trust that and don't get scammed. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.